Alright, here we go today. Looks like we've got another function problem. Functions are going to come up quite a bit, so it's best that we get pretty comfortable with this stuff. Here they have it in a table. We have two tables. We have some values for x, we have some values for f of x, we have some x and some g of x, and here they're looking for g of f of 5, and apparently we're supposed to be able to figure that out given all this nonsense here. So pause the video, see what we can do, and we will come back and we will solve it together. Alright, so first things first, let's try to make some sense of this, right? This is just a compound function. I believe we would learn this in Algebra 2, we'd probably do a little more of this in pre-calculus, but lots of ways to view it. If it's me, I would always just start inside and work my way outside. So I'm not going to get too caught up in all of this first. I'm just going to try to deal with this piece first. And I'm just going to ask myself, well, what does this mean? Well, in English, what this means is, the f, the g, all that does is just represents the function. So what this means in English, in this function f, when x is 5, what does y equal? Remember, f of x is just another fancy way to say y. Some kids learn it like the parentheses is the input, this is the output, but really if you can just remember, whatever is inside the parentheses, it doesn't matter what it is, it can be a number, it can be another letter, it always represents x. So what we'll do is we'll go to the table for f, which is this function over here. They're asking us when x is 5, what's the value of the function? Well, we don't go down this column because that's for the value of f of x, that's like y. So we go down the x column, we see when x is 5, f of x, or y, is 3. So this is 3. Which really just means all that value is just 3. So now we're looking at this. We're just looking at g of 3. Now we do the same function. Remember, the g just represents the function. So this table is for the f function, this table is for the g function, and remember, that's x. So we go to the g function table, we look down the x column, we find 3, looks like it's equal to -5.